What is going on, everyone? Tim from Tierfon Orbital. It's a out of universe heavy hilt day today. This is the second video that I've recorded today, going over a hilt that's out of universe themed, right? So this is a Dark King from Blue Force Sabers. Not the first time I've done an install on a Dark King. However, this one is a little bit different than the previous one in that there's a different grip on this one. But other than that, it's the exact same chassis that I've done in previous installs. So I'm not going to go over the chassis in detail in this video, but I do want to go over how to use the hilt, how to put the chassis in, and then we'll do a demo, and then we'll be on our way, right? So as I said, this is an out-of-universe themed hilt. It is a Lord of the Rings themed lightsaber. So it's really based on, in my opinion, Sauron. It looks like his helmet. It's very, very pointy and gnarly looking. So yeah, but we also have, obviously we've got the ring on it as well. So I do want to talk a little bit about how to use it, and then we'll do a demo. So let's get right into it, right? All right, so here it is. Barely fits in frame. This is a long hilt, okay, as you can tell. So we'll start at the bottom, right? We've got a set screw pommel. Pommel is held in place with this steel set screw here. The client did send me a wrap. This is a wrap from DefconBird on eBay. I really, really love using their wraps because they are typically almost always cut to a perfect size where you start your wrap. It's really, really nice quality leather. So this is like a red, worn leather wrap. Okay, so I wrapped the grip. Here is that brass one ring to rule them all. And that's it, right? We've got a very, very pointy emitter. I mean, this thing is a weapon. It's a weapon. I think I mentioned in my last video, if you were to drop this on your foot, you would probably have a bad day, especially if you're dropping that pommel end on your foot. So yeah, that's it, right? So let's talk about how to use this guy really quick. So to get at your chassis, or to put your chassis in, there is a set screw down here. You want to loosen that set screw. This is how I have been using this hilt. So once you get your pommel off, here's the chassis. Same chassis that I've put in previous Dark King builds. Very, very subtle emboss from the Lord of the Rings universe on here. There is a Proffie that's been kicked at a 20-degree angle. I like doing Proffies like this because this way you can still easily get at your SD card and your USB without pulling the Proffie out, right? And that's it. Battery tray is here. So to use the hilt, you want to take the chassis, get your battery. Let's have a battery ready, Tim. Spring side is your negative. Take the flat part of your battery, put it in the tray. So this particular font that's loaded on here does not have a boot sound. One thing I do want to mention as well, there's no kill switch on this build. You are the kill switch effectively when you put that battery in. So here we go, right? I like to take the chassis, slide it in the pommel, and slide the whole chassis into the hilt. You want to press the pommel all of the way up till it's almost reaching the end of that grip, that leather there. And that's it. Did I lose my set screw? Here's the set screw. This is a very shallow set screw. So once you get your pommel in, tighten that set screw. This is a single button setup. This is a brass momentary switch. I got this from Phil over at Calminian Customs. And that's it, right? So then you're ready to go. Let's come down here. God, this thing's loud. Loud hilt. Let's see what else we put on here. So I've got a bunch of different very dark themed fonts from the client did have some requests. So there's some Juan Sith stuff on here, some Demon Slayer stuff. The client did also request some other specific fonts. I have yet to load those. I'm actually waiting for you to send them to me, and then I'll load them on there for you, right? But for demo purposes, let's stick with what we got. I put a blade in it and do a little demo, right? So this is a 1-inch blade holder, very deep blade holder. There is a black set screw up here, same size as the pommel set screw. So once you get your blade in, you want to tighten that until it's gripping that blade, and then you're ready to go, right? I think I said this in the last Dark King that I did. This hilt sounds phenomenal. Not only that, God, it's so loud. Not only that, but you would think, okay. You would think that a hilt of this size would be a pain to swing around. It's really well balanced. I really, really love the way that this feels. Great hilt, great. I think I probably I say that about every hilt that I do. Great hilt, great hilt. They're all great. I think that all lightsaber hilts are beautiful hilts, with the exception of the Saber Forge Dooku. So that's it, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, this was going to be just a very quick demo video on the hilt. To the client, thank you very much for your patience and trusting me with this install. Like I said, I'm just waiting for you to get me those fonts, and then I'll get this in the mail to you. And that's it, right? So to the viewers, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And with that being said, may the Force be with you always. Have a good one, everybody.